Every year, there is this quiet, subtle pressure that builds up in the month of February. If you're single, you begin to feel left out. You begin to feel more like you are just standing somewhere and watching people live life while life passes you by. The grand romantic gestures, the couple pictures on social media, the poems everywhere, the songs people sing up for their loved ones, and the atmosphere is usually just about celebrating your man, celebrating your woman, celebrating the love of your life. But this year, I've decided to do something different. I have decided to stop hoping, or rather expecting, that I'm going to get a bouquet from a man, from a maybe, while I neglect the people that have always been there for me in my life, the people that have practically seen me grow from one stage to another. You see, my friends have been there for me. They have prayed with me through my times of difficulties. They have laughed with me when I celebrated, and they have been there to just listen to me when I needed someone to listen. They have been there. And we are at a point in the society where we tend to starve our friends, our true friendships, of appreciation. We do not tell them how much they mean to us. We do not tell them how much we appreciate the sacrifices they make for us. We are totally consumed by the desire to celebrate the men in our lives that we tend to look down on their sacrifices. My friends would be my Valentine for this year. I'll be celebrating them for being there for me. I'll be celebrating them for staying along with me. Remember, we said the month of February on this channel is dedicated to celebrating true friendships, and we started by saying in episode 1 that there are 3 friends that you should have in your life as a single woman navigating through life. In fact, these 3 types of friends, it's not just limited to you being single. Even the married, we need it. We all need someone in our lives that we can run up to and they would hold us in their hands. For this episode, it's going to be about appreciating those angels that God have put in our lives in the form of friends. Those people that have held our hands, they have been there for us at our very worst. So if you have not watched the previous episode, I would encourage you to go back and watch so that it is easy for you to follow up on this episode. And do not forget to tag your best friend to this channel so you both can watch and do those girly stuffs together. You know what I mean. Don't equally forget to like this video. Don't forget to share this video with your friend. And remember that at the end of each of our videos, there is a challenge. Something for you to do with your best friend, something for you to do with or for your best friend. It might be you writing a letter, it might be you cooking a meal, just something. So stick to the end of this episode so that you will know the challenge we would be taking on in order to appreciate the angels that God have put in our lives in the form of friends. And without making this longer than it should be, let us get right into. Just like a lot of us, I used to think true intimacy was romantic. We've gotten to the point in the world where society equates intimacy to romance. We equate intimacy to sex. Growing and maturing has helped me to understand that true intimacy is being fully known and fully loved by someone. Certainly, a guy that I have known for just 3 months cannot claim to know me as much as a friend that I have known all my life. A friend that has been with me at the rock bottom, a friend that has been with me in the middle, and a friend that has seen me at my highest. Certainly, there is no comparison between these 2 people. That friend has been there longer. She knows how my face looks like when I am angry. She knows how nasty my face is when I am crying. She just knows a lot of things about me because she has been there that long. We have built a habit, or rather we have come to the point in the society where we have starved our friends of appreciation. Those ones that have been there for us, they have fought for us, they have stood in the gap for us. We have come to that point where we don't see them anymore because we are hoping that we get picked, we get chosen by a man. There is nothing wrong with, of course, finding love and just enjoying, having fun with the love of your life. But we should not throw away the good friendships we have built over the years because we found love in a man. My best friend is my Valentine for this year. In fact, she has been for every other year. Remember in episode 1 of this series, we described the 3 types of friends we should have in our lives. She is my prayer warrior, she is my safe space, and she is my truth teller friend. She is these 3 in 1. going to be celebrating her this year. I'm going to buy her something. I don't know what I'll buy yet, but I'm certainly going to buy her something, and I'm equally going to be taking part in the challenge, for her, with her, at the end of this video. She's been there for me through thick and thin. She's been there for me way back from our university days, and somehow it's funny because we are not childhood friends, but from the time I met her in 2015, somehow we bonded, somehow we just clicked, somehow, well, we just fit into each other's life. She's been there for me. I remember this time in my university years, I had a very rough time. My father did this business that did not turn out well, and that led to him losing so much in terms of finance, and things were really rough for my family at that time. I practically went to school not having a place to stay. It was one of our sisters in church that said it was okay for me to come stay with her, and that was when my 4 years journey of stress began. But her presence in my life from that 2015 made things easier. Things she did for me during that period, there was just so much. There was no day I went hungry because she was there. I remember this day I went to school, and I was embarrassed because I had not completed my fees. I think my fees was 400,000 as of that time. I had not completed my fees. I was still owing, and the bossa, or the proprietor of the school, embarrassed me in front of the whole school, in front of my classmates that were there. I was so fed up. I was angry. I was bitter. I was embarrassed. I ran out of school that day crying. I did not know what to do. I remember leaving school that day and sending a message to my elder sister telling her I was tired. I didn't want to be in school anymore. I sent the same message to my father telling him I was tired. I did not want to be in school anymore. The embarrassment is so much. I'm fed up. I'm tired. I just want to be out of school. I didn't know where I was going to burn. I found myself in a bush, just sitting down there in a farm, just sitting down there and crying. And I turned off my phone. I did not want anyone getting to me. I didn't want to take any calls. I just wanted to cry so that God hears me. I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you just want to cry. You are short of words, but you're like, you have been praying, you have been begging. God isn't hearing. God isn't listening. He's not answering your prayers. That is the point where I was on that day. Somehow she had noticed, because she saw me run out of school. She thought I was going to be back, but it was evening and I wasn't back yet. And I don't know, but suddenly I heard someone call my name, and it was her voice. She came and met me. I was seated down there. I was just crying. Then she sat down there with me and cried with me, not even knowing while I was feeling so bad while I was crying. She just sat down there with me. She didn't say anything. She just held me in her arms, and I cried even the more. When I was done crying, she was like, "Are you ready to go home? Can we go home now?" And I was like, "Yes, I feel better. We can go home." She didn't try to make me feel bad or feel. She was just there. She was present, and that was one moment in our journey of friendship that I actually believed that this person was someone God had sent to me. She was meant to be in my life at this time. She was meant to be there, and that is just one of the instances she has been there for me. I cannot count it. Right now, as I'm making this video in her house. She got married. She gave birth to a very cute daughter, and I have been here with her, helping out, and she's been amazing. There's never been a point where she made me feel less of myself. She has actually been there with me, and last year it was 10 years of solid friendship together, and we are in our 11th year, and we pray that our journey of friendship is one that our children would benefit from, is one that they would grow to know about and forge a friendship even stronger than what we have. I know that you have a friend like that has been there for you. They have stood with you through it all. So that is just one of my own stories. And in the course of this series, certainly you're going to be hearing more about this, my very kind, sweet, 3-in-1 bestie. From my friendship with her, I have learned that true intimacy doesn't only come from a relationship with the opposite sex. True intimacy comes from being known and being loved despite all of your flaws. I've equally learned that if God can provide such amount of loyalty in a friend, then I can trust him to provide that in a spouse. Trust me, my friend has set the bar high for how a man should perform in my life, or how a man should treat me, because for the past years, on every 14th of February, she has given me something. She has given me something, a little as a rose flower she has given. I cannot remember any time she has missed on that. So if God can provide a friend so loyal, a friend so trustworthy, a friend so kind, he can equally provide a partner with all of these and even more. As we wrap this up, here is one thing I want you to do. Do not wait to be celebrated. If they've been celebrating you the past years, be the one who celebrates. Be the celebrator. So here is something I want you to do in order to show appreciation to your friend, to those friends that have stood with you, that have cried with you, that have prayed with you, that have laughed with you. One, buy your friend a gift. Yes, buy them a gift. It doesn't have to be something expensive, because I know some of us are like, this person has done so much for me. I cannot wait to have millions so that I can do big things for them. I would love you to do big things for your friends. Yes, but before we get to the point of doing big things, let us start by taking those little baby steps. Let us start by doing small things for our friend. Something just as little, even if it's a pen, but just buy your friend a gift. Something to show them that you're appreciative of their presence in your life. Another thing you want to do right now is pick out your phone. Leave a voice note to your prayer warrior friend, your truth teller friend, your safe space friend. Leave them a voice note, appreciating them for their goodness in your life, appreciating them for being a part of your life. Do not miss out on this. And this is one thing I do, not just for friends, but for anyone I give a gift to. Remember, it is not what you give that matters. It is most times how you give it, the heart with which you give your gift. So this is one thing I always do, and I would recommend you do too with your gifts. Always accompany your gifts with a note, a letter. So while you're giving this, please accompany a friendship note, a friendship letter in it. You can write just that letter to your friend and expressing your gratitude. Remember those moments. You can just pick up a moment where you both struggled, like a moment that really spoke to you personally, and write it down. Remind them. You can even send it in the form of a WhatsApp message. Remind them of a situation, of a moment they were there for you, and that has touched and changed your life from that period right up until now. Do not miss out on this. Remember, this year we are the celebrators. We are not waiting for anyone to celebrate us. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Yeah, this video is longer than I'd expected it to be, but I am glad that you are still here. And do not forget to like this video. Do not forget to share. Do not forget to subscribe. And do not forget to invite a friend to come join us in this episode.
Please subscribe and share so that they'll buy my baby milk.
And okay, guys, so this is a big-headed friend I'm talking about. This is a big-headed. You see the kind of thing she does now? She just comes and she interrupts. Remember I said she had a baby? Here is a cute Tehila. Her name is baby Tehila. Yeah, I'll tell you the story of that name another day. But for now, you heard her. She said she wants me to buy baby Tehila something. If people don't subscribe, this channel does not get monetized. Baby Tehila will not see anything. Thank you guys so much for sticking around.